Yeah, my people, from you see the face and hear the voice, you know, I room around the chucker, we're back at it again, you know. But first, I want to big up all of my loyal subscriber them. I want to big up all who like and share the video them. Continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. And my people, don't forget about the ads them. I was still on our way by growing this channel, which is room around the chucker for this 2025. But we're not wasting time, man. We're going to talk about a 24-year-old, which is also Jamaica, goes by the name Chris Lewis, that got arrested in Georgia for leaving his kids in the McDonald's playpen for an interview. Job interview, my people. The guy don't drive based off the article. So I want to hear some father's opinion and I want to hear some mother's opinion on this one. Because in the article, them say, as where they say, allegedly Chris said that at the time he get a call for the job interview because it look like him been putting out application for the longest and never get a call. Finally, somebody come across one of the applications and give him a call and say, we have a job interview for you. Can you reach at the job interview such time on this day? It look like on that day, he was the one that keeping the kids at the time. And you see, some parents sometimes, you know, like some mothers, they are very spiteful. Yeah, man, they're very revengeful, you know. Because me don't know if the guy and the baby mother have anything. Because in a case like that, my people, when I read the articles and see, in a case like that, right, I think that the guy could have reached out to the baby mother and say me have a job interview, which that he maybe did. He maybe did reach out to the baby mother and say me have a job interview and me need you to keep the kids or watch the kids. Because you know, sometimes when parents is not together, them have them time when time this one keep the kids and that one keep the kids. You know what I mean? You know, healthy for the kids them, right? But at the end of the day, we have to make we have to make work out something, you know what I mean? So, my people, based off what the article said, after the guy walked from where he live, because the guy live in Augusta, yeah man, Augusta, Georgia, or something like that. You must know me attack, right? He walked from his home. I don't know how far the McDonald's was, maybe a 15 or 20 minutes walk. He didn't drive because he don't have a car. So he walked there with the kids, buy something for them to eat at the time, basically. Then, you know, send them in the playpen to play. And yes, my people, me gonna say the kids them age. The kids them age is 1, 6, and 10. So you have a 1-year-old, you have a 6-year-old, and you have a 10-year-old. They didn't state the genders, right? But at the time, when he purchased stuff for them to eat, he sent them inside the playpen to go and play around. Which not he expect that the 10-year-old and the 6-year-old are going to watch over the 1-year-old baby. So, based on the article, they're saying that he said that he never want to walk back to the interview with the kids. So that's one of the reasons why he leave them inside the McDonald's playpen, where the kids them can play and bounce out them life and skate out them life and slide out them life. Right, my people? And I don't see anything. Yes, something is wrong with it, but I don't see anything wrong with it because at least the guy is trying to step up to the plate. At least the guy is trying to be a man. He's 24-year-old. You know what I mean? And it look like him been sitting down for the longest and not working. And now he got the opportunity to go on a job interview. He is with the kids. He is the one that keeping the kids. And I can bet myself, my people, he reach out to the baby mother. Me can bet because some of these baby mother is very revengeful, as what me say, people. Some of these baby mother are young females where you go have picnic with is very revengeful. Maybe him and she have a little argument, who knows? You know what I mean? When reach out and say, can you keep the kids them while me go on my job interview, and the girl must say, oh, me not do it. And me just a say that based off the article. And yes, my people, he is a Jamaican as well. So you know, I know every Jamaican come here want to sit down and be lazy. You know what I mean? What him did was kind of a carelessness still, but at least he leave them in the public eyes. You know what I mean? He leave them in the public eyes. And a lot of people is saying that the father didn't do anything wrong in the comments. And I see that the father didn't do anything wrong, although it was kind of a 50-50 and it was a little bit risky, you know, to leave the kids them and don't know if anybody a watch and I go there and try to kidnap the kids them or anything, but at least he leave them in a public space where people in and out. Because he need that job. He need to start have something coming in. He need to start have money in his pocket. And basically when I look and say, if me just left them here so and run, go in, go do me interview and come back because him not drive. So walk, him have to go walk back again to go and do the interview, and the kids them is going to be right there at the time when the interview, because it look like say the mother no want keep the pitney them. So me I say people, but at least he could have called a family member or a friend and ask them to do it instead of leave them in the McDonald's playpen. But then again, me people, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't think before you do things. You know what I mean? I mean, nah go bash the youth for what him do. I'm not gonna bash the youth. You know what I mean? Because he was just trying to be a man. He was just trying to be a father that wanted a work to try to fin for him kids them. As when me say, you know, people, me nah say what him do is right, you know. But at least they could have just give him the benefit of the doubt instead of arrest him. You know what I mean? Instead of arrest him and charge him. You know what I mean? In a sense of saying that he leave the kids them at attendant and, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. Because everybody know that America, when it comes to kids, America don't make joke. America is very serious when it comes on to kids. That's why they not itch to put father on child support. All mother go on child support as well. But it come on, people. Give the young man the benefit of the doubt. And the young lady that pick up her phone and call the police, why she never go inside and ask the kids them where your parents? You know what I mean? Why she never go and ask the kids them where is your parents and try to find out and see if the young man abandoned the 3 kids them in the McDonald's. Because as we saying now, people, I hope that that job interview that he go on, he get that job. I hope that anybody that interview that young man can see whatever the young man is going through right now. Maybe he will never have custody of his kids them again. Who knows? Child service maybe step in. Who knows? But the young man wasn't thinking. All he need was the job at the time. Because trust me, if he was thinking, and it's way safer, people. A lot of people are going to say that, you know, him careless. But it is way safer. It better and care them go left them in the McDonald's playpen, make them jump around after them full them belly, than leave them in the house and any kid can play. Them can go play with the stove, them can go play with the electric, them can go do something and burn down the house. Who knows? So that's one of the best choice he make by bringing them to the McDonald's. Because I know people in and out. You know what I mean? So nobody know where the parents, then the parents can stand in right there and nobody know. So at the end of the day, my people, if that woman will pick up her phone and call the police. You know what I mean? Yes, she was concerned, but you should have stepped in and play your part. Ask where your mother or ask where your father the first before you call the cops. Because remember, I said people, there's a 6-year-old and there's a 10-year-old. So they have sense. They know them mother name, them know them father name. And yes, they maybe know them mother or them father phone number as well. But my people, sometimes, you know, I just saw it go. You know what I mean? She think that she did something right or she did something good by calling the police, that the police then come find out why the kids them is there and no parents. But you never know if the parents got in a bathroom neither. You don't know if the parents have a running belly or a stomach movement. So you're wrong, because the parents could have gone a toilet and don't want to bring the kids them in the toilet as well. You know what I mean? There's many different ways you could have think before you call the police. But my people, I want to hear the fathers and the mothers as well. Would you leave your kids in the McDonald's playpen and go on a job interview if you have no one to keep your kids at the moment? Because as when me say people, me feel like the young man reach out to the baby mother. I feel so. Yes, I feel so. And I walk him walk. He don't drive me people. He don't have a car. So how excited is it to get called for a job interview and then there you go. There is something pulling you back. Because that's so in a life, people. And every time you plan something, you work out, Sometimes you plan something and it not go as planned. You know what I mean? It was just a bad timing. Him get the call and that was the only day that they have the interview available for him while he have the kids. And that was the only thing he could have think of. Instead of leave them in the house, carry them to the McDonald's, buy them something to eat and leave them in the playpen. Interview not take long. Because interview not take no more than 15 and 20 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes roughly. You know what I mean? So, my people, it was just sad to see that a Jamaican as well, my people, 24-year-old, living in Georgia, have to go through that as a father. You know what I mean? Because he may be a father and a mother as well too. Who know? You gotta take up yourself and get some young girl pregnant and you don't want nothing to do with the pity them. But at the end of the day, my people, look how it played out, because at the time when the police was summoned and them arrive or show up at the McDonald's and group up the kids them, they reach out to the mother. So either the 6 or the 10-year-old give the police the mother phone number or something and they reach out to the mother and the mother come collect the pity them. So I believe that the young man reach out to the mother and the mother never want to take the pity them. The mother never want to kick them because the mother maybe feel like a head. The youth are use him head to kind of get rid of the youth them then. You know what I mean? They kind of want pay attention because see there, as the police then call the mother reach down, they go for the pity them. They arrest the guy, they charge the guy for that. The word that they use is what they call it, deprivations. Yeah, deprivation or whatever. Maybe me can't call big word people. But yeah, deprivations. Yeah man, deprivation or something like, in deprived or whatever they want to say. I don't know. You know what I mean, my people? But basically them I say him neglect the people, he abandon the people them. You know what I mean? Just for a job. But at the end of the day, no, if the young man did get that job, or if him get that job, it will be better or more easier for both the parents. And it's just sad to just see stuff like that sometimes, people. And young guys, you know what I mean? Young people, sometimes they don't think, you know what I mean? Them do the things and then think after. You know what I mean? But I just want to hear some fathers and some mothers intakes and whatever I just said. By the young man take the kids them to the McDonald's, buy them something to eat and left them in the McDonald's playpen and go for a job interview. And on arrival back for the kids them, the police was right there waiting for him while the mother gone with the pity them. You know? But that young man is a hero. Because I go out there to go look something to put on the table for the youth them. And I hope, as I said, that job interview that him go pan, him get the job. Or that place that he wanted to work, they can have little sympathy. Even if he didn't do good in the interview, they can have a little compassion and just offer him the job. Or anybody that see that article out there could just give the young man a job, because him not do it because him want to do it. Him do it because he wanted a job. He wanted to start to put or bring something to the table for the kids them. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Because I don't feel like just get up and go take the pit them and left them there like that. I don't feel like do that. And him not drive. Him not have a vehicle. So if you walk back and forth with Pitney and you have a 1-year-old. One thing I blame him for, because the 1-year-old, and I feel like that's why I get arrested for the 1-year-old. The 6-year-old and the 10-year-old, they might be when I give him a pass, but the 1-year-old baby that cannot talk, that maybe cannot walk, you cannot lift a 1-year-old with a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old to look after the baby. And that's something that he should have think about before he even make the attempt to go to that job interview. Or carry them got the baby mother yard. Carry them got the mother yard, go put them down. Yes, man. Carry them got the mother yard. Or carry them got a family member yard and ask them for just watch them for an hour. You know what I mean? There are many ways he could have dealt with that. Or in that case, he could have dealt with it many different ways. You know what I mean? He could have get help or seek help in many different ways. But as when I say people, sometimes we don't think. After we do things, then we realize what we do. Because I feel like the young man was just so excited that him get called for the job. And him wanted the job so bad, him been sitting down for so long and now no money in his pocket, nothing now going on. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was just excitement. You know what I mean? It was just joy for him to get the call, and him just went and go do the job interview by leaving the kids them in a public space. But my people, them a go pressure him. Worse is a Jamaican, them a go pressure him. Yes, man, them a go pressure him. As what me say, they already lock him up and charge him already. For the word deprivations. Yeah, man, deprivations. Me don't know if me call the word right, people, because me not good with big words, me not good with certain words. Yeah, man, but I think of deprivations or whatever the words name. You can correct me in the comments, you know what I mean? Reach out in the comment and correct me if me wrong. But my people, all who know, my people. But for your father, we are go out there so, go try and look it for him, you them, instead of sit down and collect unemployment and depend on the government. My hats off to that young man there. For a 24-year-old Chris Lewis, Jamaican, that go out there and was trying to look it for the kids them, instead of sit down and depend on the government, them unemployment business and them all up or something there. Me applaud you. Yes, man. Me applaud you. Although you was wrong, me still applaud you. Because many father or many mother wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it, you know. They get a call for a job and then didn't. They wouldn't not even want. They don't want to work. Because they don't know a lot of lazy people out there right now. Nobody don't want to work. Them like handout. And if you see a young man want to get up off his backside and go out there go work for where he want, me applaud the young man. To be honest, I applaud him. You know what I mean? Although I still blame him for what him do, but me applaud him same way. I hope that anyone saw that article out there, they can offer him a job. Yes, man, and I hope that whenever time he go to court, the judge can have a little sympathy and a little lenient on him and drop the charge and just give him a warning and let him know what he did was wrong in the case of that. I wish that they could drop that charge from that young man, because I know him not going to have the money to pay that. Him not going to have the money. And I wish that the police officer could have some leniency or something, you know what I mean, just have some local conscience, man. You know, have some local sympathy and hear out the young man before you lock him up and charge him. And I look enough woman that will take up herself and call if you say you're concerned. Then say bungla no fear no lose it. If the kids then was there for maybe like 3, 4, 5 hours, then yes, you could have called the police. But who knows how long the kids then was there anyway. But at the end of the day, my people, I can't blame the woman from call the police, and I can't blame the guy from do what he did. You know what I mean? But anyway, my people, this is Rum the Trucker. All who don't know me, I gonna know me now. Until then, I'm out. One of my knows, I'm out. My people, me I beg you know. When you watch the video, when you watch it come to the end of the video, I'm just asking you guys to like, share, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend, my people, and subscribe to the channel. Make we grow the Rum the Trucker channel, because we have a lot more in store. It's not only gossip alone. It's not only mix up alone. We have a lot in store coming, with people. We have a lot of story. We have a lot of things that happen in our real life and our daily life, my people. We have a lot more out there to come to you guys. It just take time and patience and take work. So, my people, again, this is Rum the Trucker. All who don't know me, I gonna know me now. Until then, I'm out. One of my knows, I'm out.